off we go. Alright guys, so it's now daylight. We're just at the McDonald's in Chirk, so we're just outside Llangollen. So yeah, I'm just here. Well, I got here first. Chris has just turned up. We just had the Mackies. So in a minute, when everyone turns up, we'll get a move on. I think there's 5 of us. There's a good little convoy. So we've got a new lad, Daniel. He's in a Nissan X-Trail. So that should be interesting to see that. It's pretty kitted out, so I don't think we'll have any problems, but we're not doing anything too mad because the D2's not, like we've been saying, it's not really green lane ready. But you know, we can get out on the tracks, have a bit of an adventure, get the lads out. It's our Christmas trip, so we always do it every year. It'd be sad to miss out, so yeah, we'll go and see how we get on today. So we're here now at the first track. Jack couldn't make it unfortunately, so there's just 4 of us. So we've got Disco, we've got Chris in the 90, then we've got Dave in the Vitara, and then we've got Dan in the X-Trail. So I'll take you down and then you can just have a little look at the vehicles before we head up this track. So there's D2, and then you've got Dave in the Vitara, the X-Trail, and Chris in the 90. So we're going to head up here now, and then we'll bring you back when we get some more interesting sections. Section. It's a bit more washed out than the last time I done it. It's a little bit steeper than probably what you're going to see on camera as well. The traction control was kicking in every 2 seconds trying to go up there. I'm trying to get used to using the traction control rather than getting used to using the diff lock, because the traction control system on the PC is really good. But anyway, I was going to bring you up here and show you the view, but unfortunately there is none. It's dead misty, so we're going to crack on with this track and I'll bring you back when we get to the next one. Because it's wet, Logan. Because it's wet, makes all the leaves and all the mud all slimy and all the rocks slimy, and then when you come up to them, the wheels slip on them. And he's trying to get grip because we're going uphill. So we're on the next lane now. This one's got a couple of mud ruts, but it looks like some of them have been filled in. So we'll have to see when we get to after the next gate, we'll see how we get on after this. So far, so good. What? Yeah, we're in Wales, aren't we? Today. Thought these ruts were quite bad, but they're not as bad as I thought they was. Just really bumpy. That? Yeah, I was doing, yeah. Charlie's gonna be. He's done a bead on his tyre. What's that, Greg? He's done a bead on his tyre.
I got 5. I got 5. If you want 5, I can get 5. So go and get the other 2? Yes, please. The wheel's not fully on, you know. Yeah, that's not fully on. Hey? It's not fully on. Is it on? There's a gap there. There's a gap. But it might do though, mightn't it? There's a gap. Between the wheel and the
behind the wheel and the hub.
I think if we tighten it a bit more though.
Yeah, you might be able to nurse it better than.
What do you mean there's a gap?
There's a gap behind there. That's tight.
We might be able just to get it down.
Yeah, just get down.
As you've just seen, the lad in the X-Trail, he managed to do a sidewall and he's put a hole in it. And for some reason he hasn't got a spare, so we managed to make a little bodge up, as you've just seen as well. We managed to put the Suzuki spare on for just to get him to the road basically, so we can get recovery. And we're trying to find a tyre shop, but it seems there's no tyre shops with a 16-inch tyre that'll fit what we need. So we're gonna get him down to the road, just near Landrillo, I think. Not Landrillo, Llangollen. Just near there. So we're gonna go to a shop that's nearby and go in the car park, have our lunch, and get the wheel swapped over, because Dave's obviously going to carry on, but he needs his spare back. So we're going to put the other tyre back on, and then he can wait for recovery. But it's the only option really, because there isn't any other options, so it's just a case of getting him there, because it's no good Dave being without a spare. So we're just taking this little gravel track now, because we can't go and do the rest of our route. So we're taking this gravel track back towards Llangollen, just on the road outside Llangollen, in fact. So we're going to head down here, we're going to head to Landrillo, do some tracks around Landrillo, and then head back from there, and then head back towards Llangollen, and then end the Ponderosa. So this is just an easy track, there won't be anything interesting here, it's just a gravel track with a load of potholes. So we'll bring you back here, we'll bring you back when we get to the following track. So as you can probably tell now, it's getting quite late on in the day of this trip, and we didn't get many lanes done. So from here we're actually just coming up from Landrillo, and there's another track that takes us back down towards Landrillo again, so it goes around a bit of a circle, to be honest. You'll see in a minute we stop, and we'll have a brew break, and then head back down back into Landrillo to do the last track. So it's just getting a bit later on now. What time is it? It's 10 minutes past 4. So we're just on this little track. There's nothing interesting here really, to be honest with you, so it'll just be anything inside the cab. But we'll just stop for another brew. It's getting a bit, like I say, it's getting a little bit later on now, so we're going to head to the last track, and then we're going to finish off at Ponderosa. So we'll bring you back when we're at the next track after this one. If not, anything interesting down here, we'll see you then. So we're just on the final track now. It's a bit dark to be getting out and putting the camera out, but if there's anything interesting, I'll try and video it from outside the vehicle, but we'll just do some little snippets of what's on this track.